Hey everyone, Peter Von Panda here. Just want to review my iPad shoulder bag. This one is not necessarily a bag that's made for the iPad. It's just made by a local luggage company, or not local, but a foreign luggage company that I did get after many returns on other bags that I found that just didn't work very well for me. But as you can see, this is a full grain leather. It's not quite a distressed leather, but as I've used it now for the last few days, it certainly is getting out marks and has a really nice patina. The really awesome thing about this is that the size is just perfect for carrying not only the iPad in a case or a folder, but also a number of your accessories. So the number one issue that I had with iPad cases is that most of them look like Merces or male purses. And this one has that rugged, manly look, and so it's a little bit smaller, definitely kind of the purse size or the handbag size, but doesn't look too feminine. So if that's an issue for you, I know it's not an issue for me because I can carry anything and look manly, but this helps to certainly make it a little bit more masculine. So here I have my iPad. I've got it all inside this neoprene case, which just by itself, once it's in there, it's got a pad of paper and pencil. It's about an inch thick, so it actually adds quite a bit of depth to the iPad, but it's no problem to slip this into this back pocket here. Fits just great. It's nice and snug, not a lot of room to wiggle, and it is exactly flush with the top. It's also got this front pocket, as you can see, which is a nice deep pocket, goes all the way to the bottom. It's got a couple of pockets in here for, say, business cards, some slots for pens. And it's got this middle pocket, the zipper pocket. Again, this one goes all the way to the bottom of the bag. I've got a pad of paper in here that I use and have. And then it's also got this smaller front pocket, credit card, business card sleeve right there, and another internal pocket here, which I keep an iPad stand, some of the cords and headset or headphones for the iPad, and then in the back there is one additional external pocket, not that big. You'd probably want to keep something flat. You could certainly put some cords in there, which I did initially, but I like having that kind of flat surface, so I would use that for maybe a wallet or something of that nature. The other thing is that there's quite a bit of room in these pockets, so not only do I have the iPad in there, I also have the Zagme Spark 2.0 charger, which is a pretty large charger, as you can see, and I also have another full-size 12-volt adapter in there with plenty of room. It doesn't distort the bag in any way, and as you can see, the leather is actually really thick. It's got a nice separate piece of suede leather that is sewn together, so this bag keeps its shape. So unlike a lot of the buttery soft message bags and shoulder bags that kind of collapse, a typical message bag type of material, this leather is very sturdy, and it will hold its shape and stand upright, as you can see. It has kind of a nice square geometric design, which also makes it look pretty masculine. The other thing is, you'll notice on these grab bags that a lot of them don't have this top handle, so that was a big issue for me. As you're carrying this bag, there's a lot of times you just want to grab it, put it in the seat of your car, carry it into your office, something like that. So this top handle is really great. It's loose, a lot of space. You could certainly have gloves on and have no problem grabbing the handle. And then the last, and really one of the most important features for me, which I didn't even realize until after I got it, that I had both my iPad, all of these accessories in here, and also one of the Apple wireless keyboards in this front pocket. It all fit, no problem. The flap closed, it looked good. But the problem was this push button clip here. It looks like a buckle, which is the way it's designed, but it's actually a slip-in clip. Wouldn't go in all the way because the top had too much bulk to cover, or to entirely cover. And so what I did find out is that this is completely movable. There's 3 holes here. You could certainly add a 4th if you wanted. There's plenty of room. You can just unbuckle it and move that up and down and give yourself more play in that flap. Right now I've got it set in the center one, which gives it more than enough give, so I can put things in there without having to adjust it. On the top slot, it's very snug. Not a lot of play, but this and this shoulder strap is also in the full grain leather as well. Sometimes these are nylon or Cordura, But the nice thing is this has a very unified look. The full grain leather throughout the whole thing. Obviously, as a full grain leather bag, when you first take this out, it's got that really strong leather scent, which is it smells absolutely wonderful. But now that I've used this for the last 3 or 4 days, you know that smell is also going to diminish. But it still smells really wonderful. Smells like a high quality piece. Everything about this feels good, feels nice and strong, as you can see. Unfortunately, I don't have a brand name. I do have the contact information for the company I got this from. It's just a perfect iPad bag. I would definitely check this out. Oh, and before I let you go, the last thing I will show you is that in this very top pocket, and it's going to be a little hard to see, there's actually 2 straps. One that attaches to the top of the pocket, and a second strap that attaches to the bottom of this pocket. And there's a clip, or a snap that connects the two. And so what you could do is, if you have something loose like a netbook or your iPad, and put that in there, you can pull the snap or the strap from the bottom and the strap from the top. And I'll kind of fumble with this. What it will do is you connect them, snap them together, and essentially they brace whatever you have in here. And you can see that the strap is offset a little bit from center. It will hold that in. So, oops, business card holder, not the iPad. But you can see the iPad itself is secure in there. So it gives it an extra layer of security. The top flap is obviously great. I have only this the first time I ever used this internal strap, but certainly it's there if you wanted to give whatever you're packing some additional stability. So another really cool feature of this. So if you have any questions, email me or put them in the comments. I'd be happy to connect you with the company that I got this from, or make sure that you get one if you have an interest. This was a fairly pricey shoulder bag for the iPad. It ran a little over $200 when it was all said and done, and took a few weeks to get. As I understood it, they don't inventory a lot of these, but they will make them on demand. So what a great bag. Finally, after about 4 or 5 iPad bags, this is the one I'm sticking with. So hope you enjoyed that. Look forward to seeing you soon. Bye-bye. Peter Von Panda out.